I'm your science teacher. We are learning chapter 13. Why do we fall ill? Now, here we are right now learning the terminologies for the same. If you have understood, we were talking about health and a disease, right? So, we saw that cell is a building basic unit of organisms. So, that do complex works, repairs, and things keeps on going on in our body. Now, then we talked about a little. So basically, what does that mean is that there's not one thing that hammers, or if one system of your body get disturbed, it is going to disturb the whole body, because if one system doesn't work, ultimately it is going to affect overall at your body. For example, let's say you have stomach pain. So just a small stomach pain, that doesn't mean you are going to be that efficient as you are doing every day. You maybe lie down until it get corrected, right? Because the other systems of your body will not support you, or it will not help you. Similarly, when we talk about health, right? Health, it can be, we can say a person is to be fully healthy in three ways. Not physically, it should be healthy mentally and socially also. Now we are going to see is personal and community issues. Now when you say health, it doesn't mean that you are taking utmost care of yours and you are not taking care of your surrounding. No, when you say healthy, everything matters. You, the society in which you are living, the environment around you, everything matters for the health. So yes, definitely healthy means physical, mental, and social well-being, but that is not enough. For example, the health of an organism depend upon the surrounding, right? Our social environment. For example, suppose you stay in such a society where a lot of quarrelings are going on every day, or people used to fight with each other. Do you think you are going to be healthy? No, right? So definitely you are looking for such a social environment where the people around you are very friendly. They used to call you, they used to greet you, you used to greet them, they used to talk. Then there should be some function going around. That is called a healthy surrounding or social environment. That matters us to become healthy. Second thing, physical environment, if we are talking about a part of social environment, that was called a social environment. Now when we talk about a physical environment, let us take that there is no agency. Agency means someone who is not going to take care of the garbage around you. Suppose the garbage is not being collected around you, it is going not been disposed anywhere, then it should be there. It is going to be rotten, bad smell, flies, lot of disease is going to come from out of it. Even let's say there is not someone who is going to uh, deal with the garbage thrown on the streets, right, or your drainage, all these things. So if there is no such agency, public cleanliness is also important for individual health. So when you say health, it doesn't mean only physical, social, and mental, but our environment around us is also matter the same. So social environment, physical environment really matters a lot around us. Okay, we need to, even we need to have a good food, right? Now we work to earn money, right? From that we used to have a healthy or good life. We used to eat good food, right? So that is also one, a good way of doing good work, being happy, right? So in short, they say that social equality and harmony is necessary for an individual health. Now if you see, there are five F's. What does that mean? Fluid, finger, flies, filled, and flood, right? So we used to protect the water, we used to wash our hands, cover the food, clean the vegetables, and proper drainage. Okay. Now there is the next term which we are going to learn is called distinction. Means there is a difference between healthy and disease free. Now when you say healthy, right? means are you disease free, or when you say you are disease free means are you healthy, right? There is a small difference between these two. Understand this logic behind it. When you say you are disease free means are you healthy? Okay, so like that. So now what we are going to do is, disease in other words we can say literally means being uncomfortable, means if you are not comfortable, right? Disease means whenever you have a disease you are uncomfortable, when if, even though if it is a small headache, it's a small stomach pain or any such thing, right? So we can find a particular cause for the discomfort. Now you know, you, for example, but there are sometimes we do not know the cause also. For example, you have diarrhea, or you have loose motion. Do you actually know that why does that loose motion happen? No, right? We do not know the cause, but we know we are suffering from, right? So it is possible to be in a poor health without actually suffering from a particular disease. So that is not a disease you are having, right? Diarrhea or a headache, that is not a disease, but still you are in a poor health. So simply not being disease is not being healthy. Means it doesn't mean that if you do not have any disease means you are healthy. It doesn't mean. Even, for example, if you talk about a dancer, for a dancer, what is a good health? Good health means his legs, his strength is his body. He can graceful, he can do some good positions, dance, become flexible. Those are a good health for a dancer, right? That doesn't matter if his voice is not good, right? If his hair is not good, like this. But for a singer, that doesn't mean if you have a good capacity to move your hands or legs. For a singer, the lungs capacity to control the notes, to control the flute, all these things matters. So health or a healthy defines or differs from a person to person, but normally when we say healthy, it is physical, mental, and social environment, right? So poor health without there being a simple cause in the form of defeatable diseases. This is the reason why we think about health, society, and communities. So basically, we are just introducing right now about certain words, certain things that which you think that I'm healthy. But when you say healthy or disease free means there are so many factors around us that matters. Okay. Now, the next what we are going to learn tomorrow is about what does a disease look like, chronic and acute diseases, right? Infectious, non-infectious diseases. So now we are going to see what are infectious diseases, what are non-infectious, how does it pass on from one to another, and all those things. Okay. For example, if we talk about corona or COVID-19, that is an infectious disease. It spreads from one person to another. Okay, like that. We are going to discuss more on it tomorrow. Okay, that's it for a day. Thank you so much.